Well, my name is M.R. Bubba Colyer. I want people to know what a constable is. I want people to know who the constable is. And that's going to be carried out by daily presence in the office, daily presence out in the precinct.
So is that not happening now?
Well, I'm sure that some people would debate that, but that's one of the whole reasons why I was asked to run in 2008.
To raise more
awareness
of the constable's office.
Right, so people will be more aware of what a constable is and what a constable does. The primary job of the constable in McLennan County is to bailiff the justice of the peace courts, to execute court orders, execute hot checks, serve civil process, and so forth. Evictions, handle evictions.
Okay, so your background is in law enforcement. You've been how long?
I've been in law enforcement for over 25 years in McLennan County.
Straight.
And
right now you're
I am a lieutenant in the McGregor Police Department.
Now, your opponent obviously has nowhere near the police experience that you have. Is it police experience that's required? Is that the experience that matters most?
Well, it's not police experience that's required by statute, but one thing that I want people to know and I want people to understand, Duke, is that the constable is still a law officer. They are lawmen as well as the sheriff, deputy sheriffs, police officers, whatever. Law enforcement position. It is a position held by a law enforcement officer. Because if that was not the case, then anybody could run for it. And like I said, by statute, actually anybody can run for it. They just have to meet certain criteria before they're sworn in.
Do you have any relations with any of those deputies in that department now?
Yeah, I've known them all for years.
Really?
Yes.
So working with them, if you were their constable, wouldn't be an issue?
That's never an issue for me.
You were talking about wanting to modernize the department. Give me some more examples of what you're changing the image of the department.
I think personally, of course, you see the way I'm dressed right now, Duke. I'm a detective. I'm a lieutenant detective, so I dress similar to this. But the guys that are out there on the front line, I think it's important that whether you're serving papers, whether you're walking a beat, whether you're driving a patrol unit in a neighborhood, I think it's important for you to all look the same and you have to have some type of a uniform. I'm not talking about a traditional, maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be a traditional uniform like Waco or the sheriff's office, but I think that you know, when you look like officers, you're going to act like officers, and you're going to get, not that they don't get respect, but you may get a little more respect with the uniform on.
If you were to, aside from the perception issue of what the constable's office is, are there issues in the county that you feel that you might be more proactive in engaging?
Well, I know that over the last few years I've been told that the service of hot checks has fallen behind. Now, I don't have a number on that, but I've been told that just has fallen behind, and I feel strongly in saying that you know, if I'm elected constable and when I'm elected constable, that's going to start happening. We're going to start executing hot check warrants again.
And you had mentioned something about patrolling.
Well, what I mentioned about patrolling is other counties that are larger. Now, with that being said, I am not opposed to the idea of if another agency or the sheriff, whomever it may be, called me and said, Bubba, we got a group of burglars hitting over here.
Yeah.
Can I borrow a couple of your guys? I'm not opposed to that at all. Because the majority of the officers that they already have police patrol experience. They have law enforcement experience other than being a constable.
Right.
I mean, you've got people from Waco PD, you've got people from the sheriff's office, you've got people from, so that's not a new idea.
Right.
And I'm not taking away from what the deputies do because I know they're busy. But just like I did with Lorena, just like I'm doing with McGregor, the job of constable, I think that I will be able to bring the liaison to other agencies that they may or may not have right now. Even at 25 years, I'm still a doer. I'm going to be a doer. I'm not a micromanager, but I believe in doing it just like everybody else.
Right.
I do just as much as where I take the lead because I'm a hands-on kind of guy.
Right. You're going to be accountable.
You bet. Just like a captain of a ship.
Right. What do the voters of your precinct need to know?
Well, they need to know, and the people that don't know, and let me just say it like that, because the people that know me know that I'm a hard worker, integrity, and I'm as honest as they come. If I tell you I'm going to do something, you can count on it.
Is there anything else you want to add?
I would appreciate the opportunity to become the constable in this precinct because it's not something that I think I can do. I know I can do the job. And it's like I said, I've been, without sounding too immodest, I've been pretty successful at it for my whole career, whatever level or area I'm in at that particular time. And I just think that McLennan County needs a fresh look, they need a fresh face, and I intend to be that fresh face and look because the people of McLennan County are going to know this face in Precinct 1.